So that's it then. Don't come back. Thank
Oh.
you. Here. You honored my mother's task and should be rewarded. Now, I need to be alone.
Yeah, no, sure, okay. I didn't quite realise that's what it meant. It was kind of a blur when we accepted that request because you had something more pressing to deal with. Well, we've done what we've been asked to do. And we even got paid for it. That was a little bit more awkward than I expected. I don't really know what I expected other than, here's a sword your mother made. This weather is absolutely atrocious, and yeah, let's avoid anything Forsworn looking in this weather. Let's avoid anything Forsworn looking altogether. The sooner we get to Markarth, the better. Oh, God. Then again, I'm starting to think about just making camp and finding shelter. Hello. Oh, wait! Calcelmo mine. This is a mine. Could we find our prospective candidate here? I mean, if that's not wrong to assume that a miner would be found in a mine. Right, Lucien's caught up. I don't really want to go forward in this weather. Alright, Lucien, he grazes when we're not here. Come on. Let's get in the dry. And... I suppose under is the best... Oh no, you know what? Right, Bruiser, I'm going to put you here. There'll be... Feels a little charge for me as well, Inigo. But yes, Bruiser, you've got some shelter from the cliff. You're near a warm smelter. Same with Artax, right. There were Forsworn outside here though, weren't there, once upon a time? But then again, if there were Forsworn inside the mine, surely they would have set out more sentries to watch the road. It should be okay, right? The lanterns are lit, but they're getting a little dim. Why am I getting a feeling that this is actually not uninhabited? Oh. Oh. Is that dust from the ceiling or a ghost that knocked off that basket? Huh? Oh, right, no, not uninhabited. Inigo. Inigo? You okay? All good? Oh! Okay, right. Come on then. Oh! Just keep swinging. He seems to be taking a lot of abuse. Let's turn the lantern on. There we go. Oh! Oh! Snap! These Forsworn has some weird magic going on. Is that all of them? Right. Somehow I don't think that's all of them. Lantern out for the moment.
Where are you hiding? Can't hide from me.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Let's just get stuck in. Okay. Oh. Flames are scary. Come on. Oh, careful, Inigo. No, you ran in front of me. I'm not taking responsibility for that one. Okay. Oh, come here. There we go. Okay.
You did well there.
You did. Oh, right, let's save the back pats for after we've dealt with all of them. Let's not just stand around and let them shoot us. Come on. I can't see anything. Okay, there's one.
Life flashed before my eyes. It was much too short.
I know the feeling. Is that it? What are they even mining here? Is that copper? We are in a clear now, are we? What are we mining? Gold! Guys! They're mining gold here! I think we've just solved our money problems at the museum. Oh my god, hang on, there's a lot of ore around here, isn't there? There's a lot of veins. Right, let's save the prospecting for after we know the whole place is clear. That said, there's another 2 right here alone. Just pure gold. Oh, fantastic. We're having that. I don't know what we're going to do with all of it, but we are having that. Right, what's down this way? Right, if this turns out to be a dead end, you're going to have to find a rope. Because I'm going down. Let's put this away before we stab ourselves with it. Okay. More gold. Look, there's 3 veins alone right here. Oh, wait. Is this where we came? Okay, right. It's all clear. You two. You can jump down now. You can find your own way back. We have a lot of mining to do. Because I am not leaving all of this here. Do we get them? I mean, who knows where we're gonna find that miner that we're gonna recruit. Oh, hello, Lucien. I was just thinking, we don't know when we're gonna find this Explorer Society candidate, the miner. So I don't think there's any point waiting around to mine all of this. We should just get digging. I said we should just get digging.
Look at you go. You are a mining machine.
Yes, I'm plenty used to this now, Inigo, but I'm also used to you two just standing around and watching and not helping.
That's it. Put your back into it. You are doing well.
Yep, less encouragement, more helping, thank you. 54 gold ore, a couple of bars, and a whole load of gems. Some very impressive looking gems. Some of them good enough to go into the museum because we don't already have a comparable gem of this quality. 30 carat amethyst. Honestly, it's hypnotizing. Got 10 carat rubies. I'm not sure if we've ever got a 30 carat ruby. But we will have to see what we can do with these gems, because we've got a lot of rough cut gems too. Which...
I'll be right behind you.
Yes, thank you. I hope you will be. I hope you're not just going to run off. I can't expect you will run off with all the gold and the gems I've just given you, but there is a small fortune there, I think. Right. I can't be bothered to walk around, so we're dropping down this way to get out. Okay. Now... God, you can hear the thunder rumbling down the mine still. I don't really know what to do now, gentlemen. I think we might want to leave, though. If this is a Forsworn outpost, we probably don't want to be waiting around here for more Forsworn to turn up. They're probably taking a long way around. It might be a good idea, now that we've...
Terribly sorry.
Terribly sorry for what? No, it might be a good idea, now that we've cleared out the Forsworn from here, to make a move and get out of town. Well, out of town, you know what I mean. Out of this neighborhood and behind a nice, thick stone city wall.
How much rain does the ground bring every year, I wonder? It cannot seem to get enough.
Inigo, we need to talk about you asking questions I don't know the answer to. Because it makes me feel a little bit sick. Here we are. I do feel a little bit better as soon as we get close to civilization, because I know there's going to be guards on the road. Right, well, it's pouring rain. Oh, morning. Morning? Is it morning? Probably well into the afternoon now. I fancy getting somewhere nice and dry, so I say let's go have a couple of drinks in the inn and take the pressure off our feet from the road, particularly Lucien, because he's the only one who's actually had to walk this far. Hey, excuse me. Just gonna pop Brewster in here. There we go. Could I ask you to sort my friend's horse out as well? Just make sure they're both attended to. Thank you. We'll pay you on the way out. Now, Silverblood Inn, was it? Not a very cheerful place. Are we allowed up onto the battlements? Honestly, this seems like an odd flaw. Unless there's a portcullis that comes down or comes out that I'm not seeing. Surely in the event of a siege...
Perhaps we could pick up the pace a little? My boots are starting to slosh.
Oh, yep, sorry. Yep, but in the event of a siege, surely they would just come in here and then run up the battlements and, you know, accost the guards defending. It seems like, what's the point of having a wall if you can just walk onto the wall unchallenged?
Hi!
Hello, I don't know why you sound so surprised to see me. I did want to talk to you about something. It's something
Certainly.
It's been on my mind a little while now, Lucien, but how good of a rider are you? Are you actually able to ride? I wasn't really clear if you couldn't ride or just didn't like to ride.
Absolutely not. I've tried. Divines know I've tried, but I just can't get the knack. Every single horse I've ever tried to ride just throws me off. Or maybe I just fall off. The point is, I can't ride. Maybe one day I'll learn, but today is sadly not that day.
I mean, fair enough, but Inigo and I, we could probably teach you to ride. Give you a couple of lessons, a couple of pointers. I mean, you know, God knows, we've got plenty of time to teach you to ride, you know, between days off and all of the damn travelling we do by horseback. Maybe we should get a carriage rather than a horse. If we had a carriage, maybe we could get Brewster to pull it. Yeah, more like a cart than a carriage. We get Brewster to pull it. We can, you know, Inigo can ride Artax, do whatever, and you can just sit in the back of the cart. And then we've got plenty more space to load stuff up onto. That could be actually quite useful, if we could get one. You came to Skyrim to see the ancient Dwemer ruins, which we're currently surrounded by, which seems a little macabre in a way that it's just been, well, galvanized into a human settlement. Something doesn't feel quite right about it. But regardless, you came here to see...
If you need anything else.
Yeah, I've not finished speaking to you.
Good afternoon.
You came... Look.
My brain is ready for picking.
Is there anywhere you'd particularly like to see? Because clearly you don't want to hear me out.
Now that you mention it, I suppose there is. Somewhere here in Skyrim, there's a Dwemer ruin called Doomsbethar. I came across a text referring to it in my last few months at the Arcane University.
Okay.
Dwemerus is a fiddly language. Often the same words can have multiple meanings. But I'm fairly sure it translates loosely to bound ghosts.
Wait, what?
It piqued my curiosity. The use of soul gems in Dwemer automatons is well documented, but no one really knows much about their purpose or function. I thought perhaps this place of bound ghosts might be something to do with that. So I did some more research, but I just can't find the location. My father's looking into it for me while I'm here on my expedition.
Uh-huh.
If he finds anything, he's going to let me know.
This sounds an awful lot like the place that I got trapped in for a while down near the border of Morrowind, you know, in the mountains, the Clockwork Castle. What was that place called, that ruin? That was Nunderal, but that had a lot of bound ghosts, so to speak. I don't know if you're talking about the same place under a different name, but if it's somewhere different, I'm happy to go. If you want me to go back to the Clockwork Castle, I'm sorry, you're going to have to go on your own time.
Let me know if you need anything else.
I will do. For the moment, let's just spend an hour or two here and wait for the rain to
I have
pass.
that kind of body where I can eat more or less anything I want and never put on weight. It's both a blessing and a curse.
I know what you mean. If you try to put on weight, it's just impossible. You end up in that borderline underweight situation. But there's nothing you can do about it unless you want to start working out and getting buff as this man.
When I was a student, we used to sit in places like this after lectures and talk about the nature of time.
This
Oh,
is the
did we have
Silver
some
Blood
great
Inn.
arguments.
We had
I'll let
very
you figure
different
out who owns it
school
by yourself.
experiences. I'm just wondering, clearly you don't have a dress code because this man has no
Yes.
shirt. You do have a dress code. Why is everyone looking at me? It's not stopped raining, but we are burning daylight. I kind of want to go and have a quick scout around for this Madras person, because we are in Markarth. It's an ancient Dwemer ruin. Well, city, really. I presume it was a city. Which is now inhabited. So you would assume that we'd find this Madras character around here. I'm going to check out the keep. Because we could come and go from there last time, and there were quite a few impressive displays in there. Hopefully, we'll have word of Madras in here, and I hear there's a museum of some kind here too. Hopefully, it's not going to be a rival to our own. But it sounds like the scope of theirs is purely on the Dwemer. Right. Let's have a look this way first, because I can't imagine he's going to be hanging around the Jarl. And there is a massive Dwemer automata just used as a display. Something a little macabre about that as well. Right, this is the Dwemer Museum then. It is locked, and I don't think it's a good idea to start breaking into other museums. Oh!
The Dwemer Museum isn't open to anyone without the court wizard's permission.
Okay. Why can't I go in, by chance? I am a scholar myself.
Because Calcelmo doesn't want anyone to go in. He runs the museum. He makes the rules. You have a problem with that? Go talk to him. You'll find him in front of the ruins during the day, just down the tunnel.
Just down the tunnel. Oh, you mean over there? Okay, well, thank you very much. It seems odd to curate a museum and then not have anyone come and appreciate the exhibits.
They're reforming a Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
People keep talking about that, but no one seems to actually want to do anything about it. Let's just say, they need to send a couple of vampire hunters to Morthal. Right. Who are you? Is one of you going to be my Madras fellow? Hello?
What are you doing here? The excavation site is closed. I don't need any more workers or guards.
Nope, I'm not here for the excavation site, and I'm not a worker nor a guard, but what excavation site actually are we talking about? Are you excavating more of the ruins in Markarth?
Retexture? The ruins underneath Markarth? The wealth of artifacts that I've based 2 human lifetimes of research on?
Oh, okay.
You idiot! Do you even know who I am?
I don't
The
know
most
who you
recognized
are.
Scholar on the Dwemer in all of Tamriel. And you people keep bothering me. I'm sorry, I got too excited.
No, it's
I'm in the
okay.
middle of some very stressful work, and I shouldn't have yelled. How can I help you?
I will say it was very big of you to come down and apologise from that, sort of, out the heat in a moment. Excuse you, do you have a problem? Walking in front of 2 people while they're talking, there's plenty of room to get around. A guard said you own the Dwemer Museum.
Correct. It's a private place where I can catalog my research. Occasionally, the Jarl will come in and have questions, but that's thankfully rare. I'll let you in if you agree to something for me. There's a giant spider in the Chuan cell. My workers call her Nimhi, the poisoned one. If
Nimhi?
you deal with Nimhi, I'll let you into both the excavation site and my Dwemer Museum. What do you say?
On the one hand, giant, grotesque, poisonous spider. On the other hand, Dwemer Museum, and my friend loves to squish spiders. That spider is as good as dead.
Enthusiasm. Good. Here's the key to the dig site.
Well, you are researching the Dwemer then?
Yes. Their history and culture is all around us in Markarth. A race of stonecutters, artisans, and engineers. They invented machines and built elaborate underground cities where they researched powers to rival the gods themselves. And then, at a time we're still not sure when, they disappeared. The whole people, all at once, leaving behind only their works.
I mean, it sounds like they were asking for it. If they wanted to challenge the guards, I'm pretty sure they're not going to just stand by and let that happen. Why do you need guards? Well, I presume it's to do with Nimmy, the giant spider.
To protect my research, for one. There are more cutthroat scholars out there who would steal my findings if they got the chance. And the excavations into Nichuanzel are dangerous. Dwemer machines and traps still function, even after thousands of years.
It's built to last. Well, I'm just gonna be upfront. I own the Dragonborn. Well, I don't own. I'm the relic hunter for the Dragonborn gallery over in Solitude. Just so we're clear, just so you don't feel deceived by me in any form. But you're clearly not who I'm here for. But we have.
What? Oh, goodbye.
Oh, yep. No, we might actually go have a wander. Where's Inigo actually? Did they not follow me out? Did they just stay in the inn? Right, well, I'm not going in there alone. Not when there's a giant spider. I'm kind of banking on... Oh! Your ears, your hearing is fantastic. I mean, do we go in there without Lucian? I think Lucian would probably not be very happy if we went off on another adventure without him, especially one that's going to take us into a Dwemer ruin. That's his cup of tea. But who are these other two gentlemen then? There's Calcelmo, there's Icantar.
I'm Calcelmo's nephew. I help him around the laboratory.
Right, we don't need to speak to you then. Thank you.
Season, nephew. Next season for sure.
Next season for sure. What? Uncle Calcelmo, I don't understand what you mean.
The excavation I can. Right after I finish my book, we'll start excavating the Nichuanzel again.
Again?
Could I maybe skip the excavation, Uncle Calcelmo? I just think you won't need me.
Nonsense. You're a vital part of my research team. You'll be there, have no fear. Now, I don't want to hear another word of protest.
Sounds like he just doesn't want to be there. Probably because it's giant spiders. Who are
Don't let
you
my
then?
uncle go on about his theories. He'll be here all night.
I assume you have an interest in the Dwemer. I'm being pushed around. Excuse me.
I'm afraid to touch half the things we keep in the tower.
Then don't come near me. I'm within the tower right now, aren't I? Excuse you. I hear you've got an interest in the Dwemer.
Me? No. Why do you ask? Only because I'm here with one of the foremost experts on the subject in a massive Dwemer ruin.
Oh, we got some egotists
How did
here.
you think that? Oh, wait. Yes. Actually, I'm very interested in the Dwemer. That's right. Why do you ask?
Well, the curator of Solitude Museum told me all about you. The Dragonborn Gallery over in Solitude.
Oh, really? Nothing good, I hope. I mean, nothing bad, I hope.
Nothing bad. He didn't quite mention you're seemingly eccentric, but he thought you might be interested in joining our guild we're putting together.
Oh, really? What sort of guild?
We're putting together an explorers society. We're going to go on, sort of gather relics from around Skyrim, sort of gather them all in Solitude, and we're going to display them and research them. And it's going to be, well, it's going to be rather interesting. I'll leave Orion to tell you more about it if you're interested.
That does sound tempting. I'm sure I could offer a tidbit of knowledge or two about the Dwemer, and it would be nice to see more up close again. I think I'll give it a go, Guildmaster.
Oh.
Thanks for the invite.
Oh, you're welcome. Well, that has a nice ring to it.
Stop bothering me, I can't.
You do have an interesting pair of goggles, though. Can I, like... They are rather intimidating, actually. Oh. Yep, no, they're rather intimidating. They're very bright. I wonder what he can see through those. Right, we'll see you in Solitude then at the gallery. Yes, very good. It was a pleasure to meet you, by the way. Right then. We've recruited one person. That's a great start, really. Because the more people we get into the society, the more credible it sounds when we try to recruit more people. Right, so we're all clear what we're doing then. We're going to go in here, have a little bit of a detour, crush a giant spider, and, well, get Calcelmo's gratitude. Go have a look at his museum, see if there's anything that he has that we don't. And then we'll be on our way. So, Inigo, Chief Spider Crusher, I hope you're going to follow close behind. Inigo, not Inigo, sorry, Lucien. I hope you have fun exploring the ruin. That said, I'm probably being disingenuous to Lucien. He has been very useful when the combat starts. Right, I'll just let ourselves in. Right. It's incredibly dark in here. Considering how well lit the last room was, I'm surprised they didn't have guards just on the door. If there's a giant spider in here that's so dangerous. I mean, I'm sure they'd probably react if it came storming across the bridge, but... seems a little... lazy. Right, that seems to be the only way forward. It really is a lot of excavating to do down here. Wonder how long ago this chamber was excavated. He said he based 2 lifetimes of research here. Didn't he, Calcelmo? Right, and keep an eye out for traps. He said that there were traps, because it's the Dwemer, and that they were still active after all this time. Oh, I heard something. Right. Voices down. Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Inigo, you're all excited for this. I can hear. But I can't see anything. Can you see anything? It's actually quite impressive how deep this has gone. Maybe they were just doing a beeline for the deeper chambers rather than the surface level stuff. It's getting closer. The sound. Right. Come on. Oh, there's the webs. Inigo, if I ask you to run in and have a look,
Yes,
can you go have a peek?
I will do as you ask.
Thank you. How's it looking? Okay, it's looking bad. Right. Lucien, burn it. Come on. Oh, it's not that. Oh no, they're giant baby spiders. Okay. Oh. Come on. Okay, down. Okay.
Okay, that is that. Shall I keep waiting here or go on with you?
Go on with me. I don't want you to leave, Inigo. Oh, why did I agree to this? It's horrible, it's horrific.
You want to ask me something?
I just
Back to business.
had your voice in my head still. Just wanted to clear that. Oh, I hate this. Oh god, no, I don't. Can I do this? Do I have a torch or something I can waggle in front of myself? Of course I don't. Okay. Just ease forward. Some corundum. But I'm not stopping to mine it when I'm surrounded by egg sacs and cobwebs. I'm half expecting this giant spider to drop down on me at any moment. Oh, I'm tripping on all the bones and the skulls, and oh, there's a body wrapped up in webs. Right. Okay. Inigo, this is a you first situation again.
What is the plan?
The plan is, you're going to go in there, You're going to bait it out, and then Lucian and I, we're going to go charging in behind. So if you run over there to the far end of the room, it'll hopefully drop down, turn to face you, and we'll just slash it in the back. Okay?
Okay, keep an eye out.
We've got your back. Don't you worry. We'll be right behind you.
I will hear.
Do you see anything? Oh my god, that's fucking massive. Get out of the way. No. Oh god. No, I can't deal with it. Oh, go on, back. Finish it. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrible. That's actually horrible. Oh, it's huge. Forget the venom. I'm just glad it's dead.
Okay,
Come with me.
go.
Imperial? Why is there an Imperial here? Alethius. Salonia. We've been saddled with some researchers who can't go 4 steps without examining something, and they fight about as well as you'd think. Probably worse. Strom, at least, has some magical competence, but none of them can swing a sword. Ayer and Crag seem up to something, so I'll have to keep an eye on them. But Storbin assures me they're trustworthy. Alethius. Why do I feel like Calcelmo did not tell us everything? It's a good thing we slept on this, otherwise we'd be doing this all exhausted. Let's just come over here, fella. There we go. You're getting in the way of my swings somehow. Is it me, or are Dwemer lanterns not supposed to look like that? They normally give off like a blue hue, don't they?
There were 4 tests used by the Dwemer in the planning of their cities. Pattern, disorder, evasion, and confrontation. It's a sensible system.
Is it? Pat, I'm trying to figure out how that would work. I think I probably need to do it, you know, with a bit of distance between me and the corpse of the biggest spider I've ever seen.